Hi, welcome to Chesapeake Treasure. I'm Pete Lesher, Chief Curator for the Chesapeake Bay Maritime Museum, and this month we have been working on re-rigging the Edna E. Lockwood, our 1889 bug-eye. And our chief rigger, Sam Hilgardner, came up to our collections to take a look at what we have in the collections that might inform this process. And so I'm sharing with you a few of the things that we found of interest. Including this broken deadeye with a rusty bit of wire shroud on it. And it is, in fact, Sam recognized this as vintage galvanized wire shroud from the sort of thing that would have been used on any number of bay craft, including the bug-eye Edna E. Lockwood in years gone by. The wire is what we call 6x7. That is 6 strands, 7 wires per strand, and not made anymore. Not the sort of wire that we can get anymore. You can see evidence around the bottom where it was wrapped with marlin. Was just wrapped round and round with this tarred line that we call marlin, which protected it from the elements for a time. Most of it, of course, weathered away before this piece was salvaged. Beautifully spliced into itself, which is the same sort of work that Sam is doing with the wire today for the new shrouds on the Edna Lockwood. Now, this would have held the deadeye, which is this part would have held up these would have been the shrouds. This would have held up the mast to one side, either port or starboard side, and the deadeye would have connected. It came down to within a few feet of the deck, and it would have connected to a second deadeye, like this, that would have been attached with its chain plate onto the top sides of the vessel. And each of the deadeyes has 3 holes in it, and that would have been the two deadeyes. The pair of deadeyes would have been joined by a lanyard that would have been wrapped around 3 times. And here you see a remnant of that tarred hemp 4-strand lanyard that would have once joined this deadeye to its partner. All of this work of serving, as they call this, with the marlin around the wire shroud would have been done with a specialized tool called a serving mallet, and we have a few of those in our collection. A tool like this mallet would have been used to wrap around and around and around, and with the marlin line around here, it would have been used to tension the line as you go along, and you can get it much tighter with the serving mallet than you can simply by pulling it by hand. We have serving mallets in a couple of different sizes, and I love these examples because they show an incredible amount of wear. Clearly, both of these were extensively used by a rigger here on the Chesapeake Bay doing a project like what we're doing today with the Edna E. Lockwood. And there are variations on these that Sam found of interest in our collection, things that aren't so much a serving mallet as what we call a serving board, where there's, in addition to the serving board, we've got a reel that holds all the marlin, which helps, which would help somebody like Sam to do this single-handed, without a partner to help him tension this. So the tools of setting up standing rigging using historical examples to inform what we are doing today in re-rigging the Edna Lockwood, looking forward to her relaunching on October 27th. Hope you'll join us there, and thank you for joining me today on Chesapeake Treasure.